We're here with head cross country, men's and women's cross country coach Donald Leech, and senior runner Shaquon Wilkins, and women's team captain Sarah Elbon. Coach, we'll start first with you, kind of just previewing this weekend's race, and then also, if you could, I know y'all ran 5 races so far in the regular season this year. Kind of just how the season's gone, what have you liked so far that's taken place about your team?
Okay, the conference championship is this Saturday, and I think we're ready for it. We're talking about the season. We've gone through everything this season. We've had a night race. We've ran in practically a hurricane. We've had running steep mountain race in the heat. You name it, we ran in it. Both teams have responded really well. Ran very competitively. In fact, in the Hagen Stone race, the men came in first place, despite the storm. So responded well. They're mentally tough, physically tough, and I think whatever the championship throws at us, we'll be ready to handle.
All right, and then for the 2 runners here, first question: entering the postseason meets, like Dr. Leech, Coach Leech has talked about. Had a pretty challenging season, went through different things, had a couple different races there with pretty remarkable conditions. Just kind of, can you talk about the regular season and how it's helped you prepare for this weekend, and hopefully then also NCAA regional meet and here in a couple weeks as well?
I feel that I've been prepared because, we had ran rough terrain with mud, water. I had some bad races where I fell on the ground, I had tendonitis, I was sick. But, each race is not going to be the same, It's how you react and bounce back up to it to make the next race better than before.
Definitely.
I think that the difficult terrain that we've had this season has definitely prepared us for the horrible terrain that we're going to have for this weekend's conference race. And the women's team, we're very prepared for conference championship, and that's what we've been training for all season. So we're ready for it. And then
individually, kind of just a review of the season. How do you think you've what do you think you've achieved this season, and then kind of what are your goals and expectations heading into this weekend?
Well, my goal since day one was to motivate the team, so we can go to regionals as a team. That was our day one goal, and we've been keeping that, since day one. We wanted to make sure we do well. Individual, we just want to keep PRing. Hopefully we can get 3 of our guys in the top 15, if not better. And I would like to make all of our guys, if it can happen, make second team all area, first team all area, if that can happen. But that's been our goal. And 4th place, hopefully low.
For the women's team, for the conference championship, we're definitely trying to get in the top half. And our goal since day one has definitely just been to train for the conference championship and to stay healthy and to improve our times. And our goal for the conference championship, we're trying to get as many girls as possible to be in the top 20, and we also just really want everyone to place well and have good times.
Right, and then Shaquon, you've been named Mountain East Conference Runner of the Week twice this season. What has that accomplishment to you, and kind of talk a little bit about that?
Honestly, running the week and stuff doesn't really bother me. I'm like a very humble person, so to me that helps put UVYs on the map and helps coach and the athletic department look good. It also brings more recruits into the school. So the only thing I really care about is our team score and what we can do to make our team better for next year.
Okay. And then Sarah, being the women's team captain, I know you have 2 freshmen that have ran pretty well this season in Tamara and Ananda. Kind of just talk about your role on the team this year, and then what have you liked from the 2 freshmen?
My role this year has definitely been to motivate the women's team for whatever issue that we may face, whether it be injuries or they're stressed out. I'm always trying to be there for them. And then TJ and Ananda, they've done such a wonderful job at transitioning from the high school races to collegiate, being a collegiate athlete, and definitely going from a 5K in high school to a 6K. They've done really well at transitioning with that, and they're doing such a good job at practice and training. And then our other teammates, Caitlin and Whitney, they've definitely improved this year. Their times are significantly faster, and they've just done such a great job stepping up to the plate.
Excellent. And then kind of heading into this weekend, what's the particular strategy as you individually as a runner, and then kind of the team strategy? What have you all been practicing? I know you all had last week fall break, so that was kind of a week off. You were practicing on your own, but what's the strategy going into Saturday's meet?
Strategy is to stay focused. We worked hard. We're not going to give up. We've been working hard since day one. We want to move on to as a team to regionals. Just to keep motivating them and tell don't give up. We can do this. Push through. We're a team. A strong team is a winning team. So just about it.
Our goal for the women's team is just the same. We're definitely trying to just keep all the girls motivated and to tell them to stay focused, and they've really been doing that. So.
I think, Coach, from a coaching standpoint, strategy heading into Saturday's meet, and then what will it take to move on to the NCAA regional meet?
Strategy is a little bit variable. This is a new course. We're not familiar with it. I think there'll be some challenges with the terrain that we're going to have to, when we inspect the course Friday, go over with the runners of how to deal with the different challenges of the course. For the men, it's teaching them a little bit of patience, which they've been learning very well. The 5 mile or 8K distance requires, it's very easy to lose the race in the first mile. And so keeping cool, keeping patient, and going when you need to. And like I said, they've been learning that all season. For the women, it's just getting there and gutting it out. That 6K distance is pretty tough, moving up from 5K. And again, it's going to be a pretty fast race. And it's getting the women to be able to have the confidence to get out there, go fast, and stay fast and know they can.
All right, well, thank you all, and good luck this Saturday. Once again, men's and women's cross country, taking to the race course at women's race at 9:30 a.m., men at 10:30 a.m. Visit uvawisecavs.com for up-to-date info, and also check out the live scoring of the event as well.